So this is how your application would look like. Let's say the first screen that I have is using Chrome desktop, a Chrome browser, and rendered on a Windows desktop. This is how the application will look like. And the second one is using mobile browser on my Android phone. And the third one that I have is developed using, it's a native web view on my phone. Here you can see that all the details about my devices, and also if you see that there is no back button, there is no address bar, and all those things are missing in my application. So this is how my native web view will look like for a simple application. Without any further ado, now let's dig down to the Intel SDK and see how we can develop applications using the SDK tool. The first step, I'll dig dive into the developing the application. You can click on Start Project, and there are different options. If you can see on the left-hand side, use App Designer, or you can import a project, or you can some demos also available along with the SDK, and you can create a blank project. Let's start building an application using the App Designer tool. So let's give a name of the application, and you create. And I'm going to create a project. Now you see that it created index.html and for me. Now I can go to the App Designer tool, and it helps you to select me a framework. Do you want to use an app framework, or a Twitter Bootstrap, or a jQuery Mobile? For this, let me pick up Twitter Bootstrap, and then select. Here you can see that how my screen will look like. This is my basic working area that I'm going to play with that on. On the top side, you can also see how you want to view the screen. You want to see it much bigger, or so the different resolutions that you want to pick. Also, you may want to change how the application will view like. You want to look at horizontal or vertical. So as an HTML5 developer, you might know how it might be a little tough for you to develop, or how should the layout. So to do a table, then you have to insert a lot of HTML5 code, right? And so to do that, let's say you want to do an input area. So the input, automatically the text box automatically drops for you, and you can here have let's say you can change the label, whatever you want. If you want to have a placeholder, you can keep it. And then maybe if you want to add a button also, you can add a button. And then you can change how the look and feel how the size you want. What is the size you want? Large maybe. What is the style that you want? Let's say, what are the different styles that you want for your application to look like? And then maybe, if let's say you can also choose phone, phablet, and tablet. What is the view like? You want to see if let's say you're developing it only for phone, right? You want to see how does it look like on my phone. Another important thing in this, that it helps you to set up a media query. Here, let's say I can add, let's say for this particular button, I can add a media query, and here it tells me I need to select 2 wrap points where my application. Here, if you see that this media query applies to all the display that between 244 pixels. Then I can choose how does it change, like what should happen when all those things, all the details I want, I can choose it automatically. So these are some of the applications that I can, as a app designer, using the app designer tool, I can create a cool HTML5 app. Let's go back to some of the demos. Now, let me take up a rolling can demo. Here the application, what it does demonstrate, it's a JavaScript application, and it shows you how the device accelerometer is going to work. If you install the XDK, all these demo applications are available to you. So now I'm going to choose here. So here you can see that a lot of there's an index and it created an icon and screenshot.png also. There's a different things it created. So this is the first step, right? You saw how we can develop applications using the app designer tool. So basically, App Designer tools helps you to drag and drop UI component. It also helps as a media query component, which helps you to create the switch points and how you can change the view. What you want to do? You want a particular button to go away, or you want to hide, and all those features you can select. And there's also provides an app framework, which is optimized for iOS, Android, BlackBerry, and Windows 8 theme. The same theme that you choose is applicable for all the different platforms. If you go to the link below, and it helps you to choose the different how do you want your application to look like? What is the background color? What is the font size? What is the font color that you want? What is the different buttons? What are the features that you want for the different buttons? All those things you can set it up here and use the same thing on your SDK tool also. And it also has an accelerated canvas. It provides a app game interface, which is an accelerated canvas which can help you to develop for Android and iOS applications. It also has the Box 2D physics engine support. Here the current HTML SDK supports Bracket as your favorite tool, editor, but if you're, let's say, you're comfortable with Visual Studio, then you can shift to any of the other